Hello and welcome to the video. So in this video we're going to look at how to find the formula for a geometric progression and also how to find individual terms. So a typical question would look something like this, where it says find the formula and find the 10th term for the following sequence. Yeah, so we're going to have to find the formula, the general formula that describes the sequence, and then we also have to find a particular term. So if you look at this sequence here, it says 3, 6, 12, 24. And the first thing we want to do with a sequence like this is just double check what type of sequence it is. I mean, we are now doing geometric progression, so likely it's going to be geometric, but you just want to double check. So to get from 3 to 6, we could add 3 or times by 2. Then to get from 6 to 12, we could add 6 or times by 2 again. So the only thing that we can do both times is multiply by 2. So importantly, we have to multiply by 2 to get from one term to the next. So what I've done down here is I've written out the sequence. Yeah, maybe this is a bit bigger, but easier to write times 2. Every time you go along, we have to times by 2. And when writing the formula, this is the format that you want to put it in. So un means a particular term, so the nth term, you can find by doing a times r to the power of n minus 1. And a is the very first term in your sequence. So a would be 3 in our case, and we can write a equals 3. Whereas r is the common multiple. So it's what you have to multiply this term by to get to this term. So you multiply this by 2 to get 6, multiply this by 2 and so on. So r is 2. I'm just going to call it the common ratio. And once you know a and r, and also if you need to, you can use a value of n, like we will when we look at the 10th term. But once you know a and r, you can plug these into the formula to find what your formula for this particular sequence is. So in our case, we'd say u of n equals a, which is 3, times r, which is 2, to the power of n minus 1. And that's it. We literally can't simplify that anymore. It's 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 1. That is the formula that represents this sequence. So we've done the first part of the question. Then for the second part, we need to find the 10th term. So when we want to find the 10th term, we're going to use this formula to find out what the term is when n is 10. So we can say that u of 10, that means the 10th term, equals 3, because a is still 3, times 2. And then the power here, we would do n minus 1. So n is 10, because we're looking for the 10th term. So 10 minus 1. Which, if we simplify it down, u10 equals 3 times 2 to the power of 9. So if we simplify that, we have u to the 10 equals 3 times 2 to the power of 9, which is 512. So if we do that, that's 1,536. That's the 10th term. So the 10th term in the sequence is 1,536, whereas the formula for the sequence is this here. And that's it. That's the question done. So hope that all makes sense. Have a go at doing some of the MCQs down below. Kind of just once you just practiced a few of these, it makes sense. The main trick is just to write out this general formula here, so you know what you have to put things into, and then write out a and r. That's the main stuff. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.